וגם מהשעות, also ich habe euch im Zores, am Midyanim, so peinigen Midyanim, you should harass them, Kitzurim, Heim, Lachem, because within it is you, Mechleim, that they antagonize you, Mechleim, I should look on about prophet, with hechsher, with shrewdness, what they did to Klal Yisrael. In Israel, there was a crossing the border from Sudanese in large numbers, and inchi the Laimaide, underworld people, gangsters, terrorists, Roschim, and for some political reasons, they didn't send them back. They crossed the border illegally, and they already stayed there. So the Sudanese population grew so of some of these gangsters that Avansman there, he opened up a restaurant to cater to the people from Sudan. Unfortunately, Rahman Islam, Asahi Yidden, quite a few Yidden that didn't know better, they used to visit that Trefe Sudanese restaurant. So the owner of the restaurant noticed that there are Jews coming in, but then he saw Jews with yarmulkes that didn't come in. He saw them around the street there, they didn't come in. But gewundert, he said, why are those little caps, why aren't they coming in? So he explained to him that this restaurant is not kosher, and that they won't visit a restaurant that's not kosher. So how do you make it kosher? So he told him there's a kosher certificate organization here. You have to go in there and speak to them. And they'll tell you what the procedure is. You have a supervising rabbi. It's actually foiled. He went in there and he applied for that they should put his restaurant under supervision. So they came to ask Yishayda, if you give them a certificate of kashrus and make it kosher, so then you're condoning, you're approving the concept that it's all right for these Ganon and Roschim to come across the border and to come to Eretz Yisrael. So if they're allowed to do it, or they're allowed to do it. So then that's Geshayda. So the Gile, so there's one side that you should do it. One reason to do it would be because in the meantime, those Yidden that are not Yisr and Kashrus, so if you make it kosher, you'll take it, every time they eat, there won't be, over Yisr eating tarfus will be being kind of kosher, so you'll be matzil them from a chet, from the aver of eating. But then again, it might attract a crowd of people, Yidden that eat kashrus, and to come in and mingle with what kind of people are there. And also it's like you're proving that this is all right for these Ganon and these Roschim to come infiltrate the borders. So there's the Megorah, very interesting. The Gemara Megillah Yud Beis brings that hechsher, all his mishtet, all his parties, Mordechai was a mashgiach. The parties were kosher. Because why? Because Mordechai wanted all of the Yidden that are eating from the party, they should eat only kashrus. So it would seem that even though in a way it's approving to be azel the soive to sit and honoring and on like that is a good thing, the right thing to do. But see, but in order to take away that being initial in kasher in tarpus, so it seems to be alright to do. So they were ready to give them the hechsher. But then there was a difference between the situation in Eretz Yisrael and the situation of Hashem's party. Because here it was somehow giving him, showing you prove it, and inviting him more of him to come in, which would not happen by the party by Ahasuerus. You're inviting more of him to come into. Then there was a tshuva from Moshe, in Neres Moshe in Yeridea. Also the Rambam in Avodah Zorah, the Rambam said, if Yodai ala Yoina, that if you didn't have the power to chase out from Eretz Yisrael goyim or people like of that kind, so he said that they should actually do it. So it would seem that it wouldn't be right to permit them to give it a hechsher. The Moshe writes in a tshuva, it was Moshe, there was a trepe restaurant, and a lot of Yidden used to unfortunately visit the trepe restaurant, Minachon Tarfus. So they wanted to persuade the owner that they should make the restaurant kosher. They'll even get more customers, and their idea was mainly that to muscle all those that are eating their are being Minachon Tarfus. You shouldn't eat 8 tarfus anymore. So Moshe said, but he asked, but he made one specific stipulation. Even though it's a fleshige restaurant, but there many of the customers at the end of the fleshige meal, they want to eat a dessert ice cream. So you want even so if they're giving a hechsher for kashrus, it should be only bus, only meat, nothing milk. So Moshe said that they should give the hechsher, even though there'll be a problem with ice cream being served after the meal. But he said this year is the rice, eating tarfus, the kamalam, the rice, something like that. And this and the waiting between milk and flesh is only Rabbanon, so he said we should be allowed to do it. Kani Makash Omer, let's talk about Yisrael Israel, the people of Hebron, Mitzvah, Shinamar, Adonai Chodesh, V'Atikos, Yad V'Ter Yad.